I know I don't have to be productive every day. The idea of a time change as a parent of 3 young children, no. You can 100% have an early snooze again. And between you and me, coffee with milk sucks. Just saying. So not the video we were all expecting, not the day we were all expecting. Good morning. Today is Monday the 7th when I'm filming this. Felix is at daycare, hoping I don't get a call that says he needs to come home early. Peter's still a little bit under the weather, but is off at work today. The schools are still striking, or like not the schools themselves, but the schools are closed because their support staff are striking, and I fully support that. It sucks that my kid has to be home from school, but truthfully, he's sick as a dog right now, so he'd be home from school anyways. At least this way, he's not actually missing any school. He's sitting watching some alien show on TV. I don't know. I find it...
It's Aliens TV.
It's Aliens TV. That I'm being informed currently that is what it's called. I personally find it super duper annoying, but parts of it are funny. We've been enjoying watching the squirrels because we keep putting peanuts out for them. The cats are also very happy about this. Auggie is napping currently. I don't know even what time he went down for a nap. I didn't check my watch. It was early, like probably closer to like 8:15 by the time he was asleep because of the time change and everything. The idea of a time change as a parent of 3 young children, no. I had the hardest time keeping them awake last night. So yesterday was Sunday. Peter had to work. It's a thing. His weekends got screwed up. He screwed them up to accommodate something I was supposed to be doing, which then fell through. So now there's 3 weekends in a row where at least one of those days I'm flying solo with sick children. I'm hoping that, you know, by next weekend they're not sick because my folks are supposed to come for dinner and I will have to cancel on them if anyone is sick because of everything, obviously. Anyways, so I put Bean down for a nap this morning, got distracted tidying. So I like tidied up Kasper's bed and I was gonna run my laundry and the boys' laundry, but because of Peter's weekends being messed up and him still not feeling like 100%, I saw his mountain of laundry. So after I made the bed and got dressed, I pulled all of his laundry out. This is not something I normally do, like ever. I do my laundry, he does his laundry, because he tends to let it go until he has like a massive pile and then he's desperate for clothing. Whereas like I have a very small collection of things that I wear. So I do laundry a little bit more frequently, which reminds me I do need to do a closet purge. So that will be coming up at some point, like when my children are not sick and I have time to do it. Don't know when that's gonna be. I organized all of his laundry in a pile. So like I pulled out all the towels and I pulled out the towels from the bathroom. They're just sitting on the floor upstairs. I pulled out all of his work clothes and then all of his like t-shirts and like casual stuff and like made 2 separate piles because it's way too much to put in one load. And his work stuff, it barely fit in the washing machine. So it's washing right now. And then conveniently, most of it I won't have to fold because it's like button-up work shirts and stuff. So I'll just have to take them all upstairs and like lay them out on the bed and put hangers in them. I say have to. Obviously, I don't have to. I recognize this. But, you know, sometimes you just do what you can to help out. I think I do a lot. And Peter thinks I do a lot. I don't want him to have to worry about doing it tomorrow when theoretically he will be working on the pantry. Peter, if you're watching this, I really hope you worked on the pantry. I really want it done. So that brings us to now. I have eucalyptus and a drop of rosemary and a couple drops of lavender in the diffuser to hopefully help everybody's breathing. I even feel a little bit like snotty and gross, but like physically I feel fine, like my rest of me, so that's good. Regardless of how sick people are, either I need to do a grocery order or we need to go out to the grocery store later. I don't have any cream for my coffee And between you and me, coffee with milk sucks. Just saying. I like a nice creamy cup of coffee. So that's disappointing. I don't really know what's happening today because that guy, Sicky Magoo over there. Hey, Sicky Magoo.
Hi.
Are you feeling a little bit better than yesterday? Yeah? You got all your Kleenexes? You want to come show everybody your sweet hairdo?
Yes.
Hi. Let me feel your forehead. I know you had Tylenol this morning. Yeah, you're good. You're not so hot. You're not so bad. How you doing?
Good.
You want your water?
I want to sit in your lap. Right. And this is easy to get up, isn't it?
Hello. It's us. You and me. Are you gonna have a nice hot shower before bed tonight?
Yep.
Yeah. And a nice good snooze again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I have an early snooze again?
You can 100% have an early snooze again. 100%.
Can you get my brother to be quiet when he comes up?
Mm-hmm. I imagine he'll be quite tired as well. The whole time change thing. You're sprinkling Kuvan everywhere, my friend.
No.
Cool. Maybe we'll go for a walk later?
Yeah.
Yeah?
A hike.
You want to go for a hike?
Yeah.
You're feeling well enough to go for a hike?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank God for daycare. That's all I have to say. Because mommy really needs a break and really needed a break. So again, really hoping that he's okay at daycare. And that brings me back to them not feeling great. So Peter said because Feliks has been like so juicy sounding for so long, and I don't disagree, he's like, I feel like he needs a chest x-ray. And that makes us really sad because good luck trying to get a chest x-ray on a Feliks. Kasper, you could say, you need to stay super duper still.
And I would do that.
He would do that. I should message Daddy and ask him, but I'm hoping that means that Peter's going to try and call the doctor's office today to get an appointment for the two of them. But yeah, I figure we'll just bring you along on our day.
What's this? Karate chop.
Cool. Karate chop, guys.
When am I going to be able to go into karate class anyway?
Oh God, I have no idea. Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to try and get some stuff done today. I don't know how successful we'll be. I'm really hoping I can vacuum the top floor of the house. The main floor, like major tidy up, is going to have to wait until, oh God knows. I
Tomorrow?
No, it won't happen. It's not happening anytime soon. Plans are plans and they get thrown out the window, friends.
What do you mean throw out the windows?
I mean, like I have plans and then life goes. I see your plans and I'm throwing them out the window, meaning my plans never come to fruition. I find it very difficult, like if it's just me by myself.
And me helping.
Well, no, but I mean, like if it's just me by myself, it's really easy to just like zip somewhere, run in, grab a few things, run out. It is infinitely more difficult with 1, 2, 3 children.
But
I know
we
this.
only have 2.
Well, I know right now we only have 2, but you're sick. And Bean is heavy to carry. But like we need garbage tags. You guys, it's gonna be a day. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. We're just rambling. There's gonna be a lot of laundry. There's gonna be hopefully some tidying up. Maybe what we can go do right now is go to the basement and clear off the area rug so I can vacuum mop the area rug. And then turn the dehumidifier on.
Yeah.
So that it can dry. And then we can roll it up.
Why am I sitting
store it away.
like this anyway?
I have no idea. Maybe we'll go do that. Is that a good plan? Okay. Wish us luck. Hopefully it doesn't wake Auggie up. Well, I'm gonna have to stop right now for a second anyways.
Why?
Ew.
Ugh. 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 How did that happen?
Oh, because it's picking up all the cat fuzzies. But I need to go put more juice in the, I'll just put this in the garbage.
Okay.
Put more juice in the bucket.
Why?
It's almost empty because I didn't fill it before we came. See?
Oh.
Right, you wanna go upstairs? For down here, you wanna stay down here? I gotta fill this. This is pretty much where my productivity peaked and then drastically dropped off the side of a cliff. But hey, we got this done. Dehumidifier ran and Peter rolled up the carpet later that evening so the cats wouldn't put any more fuzzies and hairballs and stuff on it. That's a win. The carpet is clean. Oh my god. That required multiple taking off of the brush cover and like sweeping out all of the cat hair. Why? Because there's so much cat fuzzies.
Said hi.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi. Anyways, battery's gonna die, so that's enough for now, I think. I might just like dance it over this area of the basement really quick to like sweep up any whatevers and just get it quick and tidy in this zone and not the cat zone, because I feel like the mop plus the cat litter equals cement basically, so I'm not gonna do that. But we're gonna look at those pretty eyes. Hi. So it's only 2:30. Felix, don't put that in the sink. Thanks. It's disgusting. Yeah, go get it.
Hi, Dad. I did that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hi. Hi.
I did.
So I had to go pick Felix up from daycare. That was at approximately noon. Auggie had like a 3-hour nap this morning. He's been awake for 3 hours and crawling and playing and whatever. I'm trying to get him to fall asleep now. Even just, hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you wave? Say hi.
Hi.
Trying to get him to fall asleep. Even in the carrier, like I'm desperate now for just like stepping on toys. Could he please fall asleep for like 45 minutes, half an hour? God, at this point, anything. I wanted to update you on our day. Kasper's sleeping. I'm trying to survive. Felix is home because our daycare lady sent me a picture of him with just, I have to bounce, sorry, with just like boogers like dripping out of his nose. And she was like, I needed to take a picture so you'd believe me. And I was like, he was fine yesterday. Like he was nose boogery, but like not like that. Because I was like, I don't want you to think I'm just like pawning off my child on you because I don't want to take care of him. It's not that at all. I need a break. 100% I need a break. The weekend with Peter being gone one of the days to work and just like everything lately and the strike and then Kasper getting sick and just literally everything. Like I need a break. And unfortunately, yeah, my breaks are not going to happen for a while. The good news is that schools are open tomorrow because talks are happening again. I only watched like a little bit of the news because like my brain's fried. I don't think Kasper will be going because he's sick. Like he's not feeling good. He's coughing up a storm. I'm waiting our family doctor. We've been trying to get through to them all day. So Peter ended up faxing them. I managed to get through just after lunch. Hi, thanks, Mean. And it turns out our family doctor tested positive for COVID this morning. Feliks! Can you tell I'm done? Like I know this is like real life, whatever. I need to turn off the TV. Hold on. Pause. I know that this is real life. And I'm trying to, you know, on my little slice of the interwebs, I'm trying to keep things for real. Legit. It is not. Oh, can I get your sock back on, sir? It is not all sunshine and rainbows. It is not all lollipops and candies. And however else that song goes. I know that this is real life and this is parenting. Not even just mothering, but this is parenting, right? Like your kids get sick and they're even more difficult to take care of because even when they're in good moods, kids are hard to take care of, right? They're exhausting. They have infinitely more energy than we do at the ripe age of 35, right? Like, add to the fact that one of my children has significantly elevated needs for his age. And communication, while it is improving, is still minimal at best and very difficult. Add that to a baby, and then add to that everybody and their mom being sick and trying to run a household, and then schools being closed, which again, at least it worked out that Kasper wouldn't have been there anyways because he was sick on Friday, he was sick Saturday, he was sick Sunday, he's sick today. I don't think he'll be at school tomorrow. I might end up having to take them to the hospital later for a chest x-ray. Like, I don't know. The only benefit is that Peter's off tomorrow. And also throw into all that the time change. Because daylight savings time is here to destroy parents' lives 1 hour at a time. So yeah, everything's just kind of snowballed and exploded in this moment of like, bleh. You guys, I would like to cry. I would like to cry. I have... What kind of a shipwreck am I running here? You say you're running a tight shipwreck, Mom. Today is just not the day that we wanted it to be. Yes, I've been productive, thankfully, because Bean napped really well this morning. Yeah, you! But obviously that productivity level has slowed down. I won't say it's stopped, but it's slowed down significantly with the arrival of number 2 over there. I know I don't have to be productive every day. I know that it is perfectly reasonable to expect that some days I'm just not going to do anything. But I feel better when I get something done. And I like the feeling of being productive brings me. And yes, I recognize that sometimes being productive is going to look a lot different. I'm not saying that I'm not doing a good job because I'm not getting everything done that I wanted to get done. That's not that. It's just when you're excited to get necessary things done. And then, you know, Felix, that's not your seat, man. It's just hard. It's hard. I want to do like a humongous freezer meal prep. I want to make a bunch of shepherd's pies or mini chicken pot pies, like, you know, like the single serve ones or like something. Maybe cook a ham, use the leftovers for split pea and ham soup. And the downside is that I know a lot of these things the kids aren't going to want to eat. I mean, Felix aside, because he'll eat probably even things that aren't food. It would just be really great on those days where it's like, you know, winter's coming, right? So like when there's a blizzard and you don't want to have to go out to the grocery store, you can just pop something out of your freezer or like make a bunch of crock pot meals. I have 2 crock pots plus an instant pot. Really, like, I should be swimming in freezer meals. Like She's sleeping. Alexa is sleeping. Just like get that stuff done and have it ready in my freezer. You know, I'm probably like choppy, jumpy, but you're picking up what I'm laying down. You're reading my mail in a non-illegal kind of way. I'm going to try and fold some laundry. I'm going to put This Crazy Life on YouTube back on. She's decorating for Christmas. Is it too early? Hell's yes, it's too early. All those influencers, all those content creators want to get their stuff out early to give y'all ideas on how to decorate your house. Even though your house doesn't look like theirs, you don't have the decorations that they have. You know what I mean? Like, no. So I will be decorating for Christmas in a few weeks. Provided everybody is not sick for the millionth time. They better not be, because I don't want to go an entire month again with people being sick. Mama needs a break. I'm gonna go fold some laundry. Or maybe just walk around my kitchen and sip my hot chocolate that I just made and wait for my family doctor to call me. Those are the things that I'm gonna do right now in the hopes that Auggie Bean, see what I mean? Falls asleep. You alright? Cool. Alright, I'll check back in with you later. Yeah, I'll check back in with you later. If I'm still alive. Okay, friends, it is now 20 to 4. I've touched base with Peter. The family doctor called. I'm going to be taking Felix over for a chest x-ray. I texted Peter to call me and talk to him to see if there's any chance he could come home early. But he'd basically have to leave, like, now to get home in any good amount of time for me to get Felix over, because they take their last patient for chest x-ray at 5. Felix is also at the cutoff. So if they can't do it, they don't do anyone younger than 3, and he's just over 3. So we're going to try. So I just texted Peter, like, don't worry about it. I'm going to do diaper changes. I'll boob Auggie again. Then Hi, thank you. You can bring that with you. And we'll pile everyone into the car to go over there to get his chest x-ray done. Obviously, I am not bringing my camera because A, I don't think you can. B, I'm going to have my hands full. So probably when you see us, we'll be home. Hopefully with the successful chest x-ray. And then the family doctor is going to call us back tomorrow with the results because we won't have the results tonight. Feliks has been goobery and gross a long ass time. So I'm going to go do those things. Put Feliks's socks back on if I can find them. Put his his braces and stuff are upstairs. I'll go get those. Put those on his feet. He'll probably take them off in the car on the way over. And just hope we survive until Peter gets home in 2 hours. Jesus Christ. Save me from myself. Just pray my children get healthy soon because I don't want to do any more of this game. This guy came home.
I live again.
It's gonna be really creepy to edit. I have 5 Halloween chocolates sitting on the arm of the couch. I just zapped my tea.
5 little chocolates sitting in the box.
This day went downhill so quickly. So when last you saw me, I was getting ready to get all of the children out to take Feliks over to the diagnostic imaging place for a chest x-ray. Get everyone there. Augie's screaming because he's tired because he's been awake since 11 a.m. Get everybody inside. Get into the elevator. Get upstairs. Kasper has a seat in the waiting room. I get Feliks's coat off and like they sign him in and everything. They're like, we're just gonna see if he's big enough. So off he goes with the nice lady. Not even a minute later, they come back out. He's not big enough for their equipment. It's not a hospital. They don't have like a pediatric anything. And I was like, okay, like what does that mean for us? The receptionist was like, give me a minute. So she calls the hospital, which is literally like, it's right there. I can see it from my house. So they call the hospital and say, okay, the hospital can take you. Like if you go now, they'll still manage to get it done. Okay. I was gonna stop at home to get the baby carrier because I could not possibly manage with the car seat, but I did. Get everybody out of the car. Get almost into the doors, realize the blanket dropped on our walkover. So I set the car seat down. I carry Feliks halfway to the doors with one hand and the car seat with the other, with Kasper trailing beside us. So I was like, oh God, Kasper, go grab the blanket. So Kasper toodles back, grabs the blanket, brings it back. We set it on the bean, get inside, and like, we're gonna go to like the information desk to like check in or whatever. And then I was like, oh, diagnostics, like right there. So we're about to walk by and she's like, oh, like I'll be with you in just a minute. And I go, I think we just have to go to x-ray. She was like, well, I need to get you to change your masks. Fine. So we wait, and then she's like, I don't know if they'll let all of you go. Who's it for? I'm like, the middle one. Well, can he go by himself? He's severely autistic. Like, obviously I don't expect her to know that. But yeah, he's 3. So, no, he can't go by himself. Like, we don't have to go in with him, but like, obviously we need to be nearby. And I can't leave the other 2 because they're 5.5 and 10 months old. And she was like, oh, so like you don't have anybody else who could like watch them? Are you for real right now? Look at my face. Obviously I didn't say this, but I thought it real hard. I'm huffing and puffing. I've just driven over Hell's Half Acres with 3 children, 2 of whom are sick, 1 of whom is screaming, all by myself, right? Because Peter's at work. So no, I do not have somebody else who could watch them. My husband is on his way home from work and nobody lives here. Nobody lives near us, right? And also, even if they did, I cannot ask my in-laws or my parents to come watch my sick children. Like, to just take Feliks and to leave Kasper. I can't, because my in-laws, like my father-in-law is like 80 years old. No. And my dad had a freaking heart transplant, so double no. But also, look at me. Do you think I'd be here with all 3 of my kids if I had somebody else to watch my kids? So, she's like, let me just call them. And I was this close to being like, excuse you. But if they do not let my kid get this x-ray, because I had to bring all of my kids, and I've driven all over the place to get this GD x-ray done, you're gonna have to call a code white on me. Like, for reals? So they call, it's fine. Of course it's fine. So we get down to the, like, literally, it's like right there. She could have just shouted down the hallway. Is it okay if they all come? Yeah, it's fine. So we get down there, we check them in. The lovely darlings in x-ray are so sweet. So they're like, we just need his like shirt off and his shoes off. And I was like, okay. So we just did it like right there. And then he like walks in, no shirt, pot belly sticking out, in his sweatpants and his sock feet, just like tootling on in. Maybe he had bare feet. I think I may have taken his socks off. I don't remember at this point. And they take him. They're like, yeah, we can explain everything to you. I'm like, I'm an echo. It's fine. He's had a chest x-ray before with the same device, like where they put you like on a bicycle seat and then it like flattens your chest or whatever. And your arms are up, I think, so that they're not in the way. And it's actually good if they cry and scream because they take really big breaths and then they get really clear pictures. So they close the door, put him in, heard the screaming. So I'm explaining to Kasper why he's screaming and what's happening. And then like, boop, 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 he's done. He comes out and he's fine. And I scoop him up. They're like, take all the time you need to like get yourselves organized. So I had to get his braces and his shoes. I left his socks on, but I had his braces and his shoes off. So I had to get his braces and his shoes back on, manage the baby, manage the Kasper, and then get everybody back out to the car and drive the 30 seconds home because it's literally right there. And be surprised when his car's not in the driveway, because I'm pretty sure that I misinterpreted your message when you were like, oh yeah, well, I'll see you real soon kind of thing. I took that to mean like you're at home like waiting for me to like pull in the driveway so that you can take these children off of my hands. There's nobody in the driveway. I'm all by myself. I want to cry. I did enough crying today. So we get everybody inside. I'm slamming doors. I'm closing baby gates. And then I hear the front door open and Feliks squeal happily. So I know that help has arrived. I am no longer flying solo. And I would like to go crawl into a cave and eat 5,000 Halloween candy bars. And this, unfortunately, not steeped cup of tea. Peter was going to bring me home a steeped tea. I do appreciate that you came straight home and did not stop. And then it was time to get everybody fed. Oh, wait. Then Peter did COVID swabs for himself and Feliks, both of which were negative. But then obviously Feliks was screaming because of that. So he's not had a very good day. Everybody was medicated. And did Feliks get his proper meds? Okay, yeah, Feliks got all his good stuff. Everyone got cough syrup. Everyone's in bed. And it is 7 o'clock. So hope that was fun. I'm gonna go drink my tea and contemplate my life's choices. Just kidding. I'm not. I mean, maybe a little bit. But mostly I'm just gonna go eat that chocolate and snuggle under a blanket and just probably go to bed real soon. Peter's off tomorrow. Thank God. Till next time, friends. Cheers.